Howdy, and welcome to the lineup, Aggie Sports. This is where you get your information on a lot of different things, but today our focus is on softball, and specifically the Aggie offensive preview. So what you're going to get to look forward to is talking about our All-Americans, our depth, potential standouts, what we looked like last year versus what we'll look like this year, and what the expectations are going forward as we continue through really good competition in the season. So here's the breakdown. But also, I want to make sure that you like, subscribe, share, comment, whatever. Maybe you're going to comment on who you think the lineup will be. We're going to do a mock lineup or two at the end. So stay tuned, and comment who you think might be the standout or the breakout for Aggie softball this year. Okay, as we get started, we're going to focus on the offensive All-Americans, and that's two, and that's Maya Perez. Obviously, Maya destroyed the ball last year. She hit .424. Okay, she had 16 home runs, 73 RBIs, and she did that in a beautifully 59 games. So she had over RBI a game statistically. What I love about her too is on base percentage was roughly around .561. All right, and then she was able to control the strike zone. She had 40 walks. And so a lot of good things from Maya. I don't expect more from Maya. I expect the same. But I think we have to temper the expectations on Maya, because what's happening is there's nobody who's proven probably going to be behind her. I think who's going to be proven is in front of her, and we're going to talk about her in a minute. But behind her, we're going to have somebody step up to where we're not walking. And Maya actually is getting 50 to 60 walks this year. Okay, because Maya could actually have a better on-base percentage this year, more walks, which means less home runs, less RBIs. Batting average might stay around the same because when she's making contact, the ball is flying. So Maya Perez, obviously home run derby queen. She's Aggie's best player, top 15 in the nation overall. Number 2 player at her position. I mean, they're the sky's the limit. She is awesome. And guess what? Just a junior. So a lot of things to look forward to as Maya captains, and is going to be a really big part of this new era of softball after Coco, EK. I mean, just all the seniors who have gone before her. So, all right, we talked about Maya. Let's talk about the other All-American, KK DeMint, freshman. Wow, what a season for KK. Big fan of KK. Just think she's grinder, grit. She just gets after it. She works so hard. I remember when she committed, being able to follow how, getting Twitter, because I'm an Aggie softball junkie. And so she'd pop up on my Twitter and, just the grind sessions and all the batting and batting practices she put in and putting them out there. And so you could see just tireless worker, great attitude, and she's a dog. She ain't afraid of anybody. She ain't afraid of anything. So, that's a good thing. And so I think what we look at with KK was she batted .335. I mean, she had, I think, I want to say, I'm looking at some numbers up here, and I'm looking at KK's, and she had 42 hits last year. I think she had 16 home runs, if I'm looking at that correctly, was 64 RBIs. Slugging percentage was 743. On-base percentage was 398. Are you kidding me? No wonder. Obviously, that's All-American numbers as a freshman. And I don't care if she's a freshman or a sophomore or senior, whatever. I mean, she's just a difference maker in the lineup. So we talked about it. Maya has some protection behind her. I think KK hits in front of her and continues this onslaught on pitchers. I think she's going to have an unbelievable season, and I think, the numbers will bear it out. She's gonna control the game, and I think Coach Ford and company, Coach Harger is going to be ecstatic with Maya and KK. Now we got to talk about some other people. Okay. I'm looking at the new kids coming in, transfers and everything, and I'm looking at their numbers right now. I've got it written out. And so what I have to look at is now I start breaking it down. We talked about the All-Americans, the two. Now let's break down this. We're going to break it down like this. Infielders. Okay. So we've got two infielders in Maya and KK, but I don't know if Maya will play a ton of first base. Might split duty with Michaela Work, depending on Michaela. And if she provides that she gets back to her 2024 form versus 2025 form. Now, Michaela will play first base too. Michaela hit 241 last year at Oklahoma State. 8 home runs, 18 RBIs, 30. She had 12 runs, 11 walks. On-base percentage was 328. Coming off of that knee, she was having that knee problem, the ACL. So I think she's back to full strength. Was not full strength in the fall, so we cannot hold that to her. I think she's going to be now a year out from that injury, feeling good is what I've heard. And so I think we'll see her push like 280 with 10 home runs and about 30 RBIs. I think that's where we can slot Michaela in. So if that's the case, I think we'll see Michaela batting behind Maya for her protection. Okay? We also have another new second baseman, and that's Talon Edwards, obviously Michaela's teammate at Oklahoma State. Now, Talon is a lefty. Michaela is a righty, for y'all who don't know. Maya is a lefty. You should know that. KK is a righty. Okay? Talon is extremely powerful. She is more of a left-handed power gap-to-gap hitter. Okay, so she's not looking to slap or punch. She's looking to drive the ball. So Talon was hit 281 at Oklahoma State last year. Had 3 home runs, 18 RBIs, 30 runs. Okay, 26 walks. Nice. And what I love, 403 on base percentage. So gets on base, scores run. Very athletic, very good. Who we are not talking enough about and should be an All-American is KP, Kennedy Powell. She batted .339 for the Aggies last year. I think she had 1 home run, 31 RBIs. She just had a great season. She had a .416 on base average. And so I think Kennedy Powell will probably set the table, and it'll go Kennedy, it'll go KK, Maya, Wark, Edwards. And so as we close out on the infield preview, next stop will be the outfield.